Welcome, welcome. It is officially that full moon in Scorpio. And tomorrow it becomes the super full moon in Scorpio. So the next several 24 hours is going to be a beautiful journey for all of us. So with that, I am Sara Wong, and it is an honor to be here with you tonight. And if you notice, I'm a little glammed up because I had a photo shoot all day and I didn't realize how exhausting photo shoots are, but they actually are very exhausting. So shout out to Bernadette, who was the photographer and did such a beautiful job. So don't expect this every activation. I usually like to go more on the natural side, but hey, you got me all glammed up, so here I am. And it's really an honor to be here on this full moon in Scorpio. And whether you're watching this live or whenever you find this as a replay, this activation is timeless, which means we're leveraging the energy of tonight and really tomorrow to really support us in moving forward. And this energy, specifically speaking, is not only a reflection of the last 6 months, but this is also the most honest full moon of 2021. It's a very vulnerable, raw, asking us to go deep and level up in the areas that we're ready to expand into. So, in tonight's activation, which is different from a ceremony and ritual, which I love doing those too, because they all are so important in our journey. But for me, as an energy healer and working really with constellations and different galaxies and star systems, using the full moon energy to activate that on a physical, emotional, spiritual level and use that energy to support us in healing and moving forward is really like where I like to prioritize my focus and energy on the full moon and new moon, because I believe we're all alchemists and we're all our own healers. And so tonight, my intention is to open up a channel for all of us to journey into. So if you're watching this live, thank you for co-creating. And if you're watching this on the replay, thank you also for co-creating, because anyone that listens to this energetically, there is no time and space. So it's all happening at the same time. And our energies are always connected for the greater good as it serves us individually. So this is a very heart-centered energy and, something to really just allow yourself to just relax. Make sure you have all your items. Make sure you have a journal. Make sure you have water. Make sure you have a sacred item. If you like crystals, if you like a candle, I always love to do activations with candles. Fire energy can transmute so much. A bowl of salt is great too. So just grab your items. If you need to come back, you can, and catch wherever I'm at, or you can go and replay whatever part you missed. So just make sure you're comfortable. Activations are most powerful when we allow ourselves that space to not be so uptight or try to be perfectionist. So another thing to keep in mind before we do the activation, because I want to get into some logistics just for if you're new for my type of healing and activations that I've been doing for several years now with thousands of clients. And I'm so grateful now to share on YouTube. So one thing is very descriptive, and some people see things like dreams, like visions, and some people just sense it. They don't see anything; it's just black. And if that is your experience, that's okay. There's really no right way to experience these activations. It's just really allowing your imagination and your soul to guide you to whatever energy it would like you to receive for your highest good. Now, in order to receive this activation, it is an energy healing. So you do need to set your intention to receive this for your highest good. And you can set your intention to receive it from your soul team. You can set your intention to receive it from Sara Wong, wherever you feel most comfortable. It's really up to you. So with that, take a moment just to check in with yourself. Do you have your journal? Do you have a water? Do you have everything you need? Check into your body. Just allowing yourself that moment to breathe in, letting go of the day, letting go of this energy that we're swimming in, The full moon in Scorpio is a water energy. And I always like to say there's 3 water energies, there's 3 earth energies, there's 3 fire energies, and there's 3 air energies. And so the water energies are very different, just like the air, just like the earth, just like all the other elements, right? So the Scorpio water to me is it's like the water around an island. It's the volcanic energy, that eruption, but it's also extremely rare, so beautiful, very secretive. Like there's so much to discover, so much untouched, so much hidden potential. And, if you're lucky enough, you get to experience maybe a percentage of it, right? And so the Scorpio full moon activates that intimate water within us, that most vulnerable parts in our bodies, in our emotions. And so if you're feeling, a little exhausted or emotional or just, I would say vulnerable, that is, very, very, very energetically aligned to that Scorpio full moon. Now we have a lot of other planets doing a lot of things as well, which is making the energy a bit intense right now. So this week will be more of an intense week, and it doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be hard. It's just we're probably individually and collectively going to be processing a lot of information. So we are also officially tonight ending the Lyrid meteor shower, which has been happening since April 26th. And so with meteor shower energy, and this has been one of the biggest of 2021 to date, it brings in new information, new ideas, new perspectives. So all of that energy has been coming in over the last week. So what happens typically every year, and this meteor shower happens every year around this time, right before Aries and Taurus transition. And it's kind of this like amplified energy of all these new ideas and almost like this ungrounded energy. And Taurus is very practical. So, it's almost asking us to slow down. Now, also tomorrow, Pluto goes into retrograde. And that is going to be the first planet we are moving into retrograde, because all the planets are actually direct right now. So we have our first planet starting to transition. It's really asking that planet itself is going to be asking us to slow down as well. And it's building us up, because as we embark towards the end of May and into June, we enter into eclipse season, which is the twist and turns. And so energetically speaking, this full moon is really a illumination of where we really need to focus our energy to stay grounded in over the next 6 months as we move through that eclipse season. So tonight we're absolutely going to tap into that energy. And the reason I say all this is because when that eclipse season happens and you're having a moment, come back to this activation. It's going to support you in some way, some shape, some form. So just make a mental note, okay? So eclipse season starts end of May and it moves all the way, I believe, through the end of the year, but there's like kind of like a back to back to back wave, I believe, until the end of August, but don't quote me on that. I got to double check my dates. But eclipse season it's twists and turns, it's revelations, and 2021 is a vibration of freedom, creativity, new beginnings. So rest assured, we're all up against evolution independently, collectively. So there's a lot changing and there's a lot to navigate in that change, and there's no reason to rush through it. And the good news about Taurus season is that it's practical and it's all about the step by step. And then we move into Gemini season, which is all about that duality perspective. So we get to really, start to move into the energetic vibration of all the opportunities to step into those new alignments, which I like to call higher timelines, because it's energy we're ready to step into. So what I want you to first do, just to settle into this experience, is grab your journal and write down a quick reflection for a few minutes of the last 6 months. What has come through for you? What clarity has made itself known? Where does your energy want to move forward in? Where, what goals are ready to come to fruition through new action? So just reflect on the last 6 months of how much you've grown, how much you've learned, how much you've evolved, and just take a few minutes. And if you're just joining, we're just reflecting on the last 6 months. Whatever you want to highlight, acknowledge. Give it one more minute of reflection. And just wrapping that up. And go ahead and now grab your water, take a sip, just giving yourself permission to be in your own space again. So tonight we're going to use water as an element of cleansing. And so there's different ways to leverage the water energy. You can set intentions by just holding it. And actually tomorrow, Diane Ronner, she's amazing, intuitive, dear friend of mine. Her and I are holding a workshop here on YouTube Live at 12:30 to 1. And we're going to dive into how to work with water, manifest with water, cleanse with water. I'm going to show you how to make some crystal tinctures. So you can watch the replay if you can't join live, but just want to shout that out as well, because that's going to be very powerful since, full moon in Scorpio, the super full moon is tomorrow night. So, it's definitely over in the next 24-hour period going to be very energetically charged for us to work with. So again, if this activation is very supportive for you, you might want to rewatch it tomorrow as well. Okay, so go ahead and grab your water. Now, I also have here a mason jar of water. And with that, I'm going to activate it with simple intention. And so I've learned from a shaman Derek, actually, I did a whole water healing workshop. So he does teach how to activate the water spirit. So if you've ever done one of his workshops, or if you've done other workshops with me, I've taught you how to do it. So you can activate it that way with the symbol. If not, you can just write a simple affirmation and place it right underneath the water. And for this activation, we can use it tonight as part of the process. So you could charge it under the full moon. So when you write an affirmation statement, or some people like to write a power statement, it's always can be in the most positive context, as if something is already happening. So it could be, I am abundant in, whatever you're manifesting or wanting to bring in your life. So I have, my clients are booked out for the next 6 months. Thank you, universe. Or thank you, universe, for the endless clients that continue to book. Or thank you, universe, for all the different solutions to all the many challenges I'm facing, right? So wherever you're at in life, it's really just focusing on what energy you want to bring in. So just take a moment to ask yourself, What if there's one energy that I would just love to bring in more? Maybe it's love, maybe it's hope, maybe it's blessings. Just think about in your life right now, what could really benefit from you? And you can write it as an affirmation as well. So that's a power statement. And affirmation is I am. Wayne Dyer has an amazing book, which has fulfilled a whole chapter on I am and how powerful that word is. That phrase is actually, when you put anything behind it, it is almost like a command to the universe for it to manifest. So I am a loving healer. I am a loving daughter. I am full of miracles and blessings, right? So whatever words you want to put behind I am. So tonight, if you want to go simple with an affirmation, there's also, affirmations like love, people love, support, and appreciate me, right? Abundance comes easily. I'm always finding new ways to be creative and grow my business. So it could be anything that feels fluid. And the reason why I want you just to think of a phrase is think about the last 6 months and how much you have created, how much clarity, how far you've come, and how far we all have came. We're starting to move forward. We're starting to find new ways. So just think about that energy. And when we're stepping and moving forward and ready to elevate or take a leap of faith, what energy could be supported for us to leverage over the next 6 months? So just think about that in this moment. And then go ahead and write that statement on a loose piece of paper and place it with the words facing up underneath your water. If you don't have a lid, that's okay. You can cover it with another piece of paper or a cloth or whatever feels good. A card would work as well. And the reason we want to cover it is as we release energy, we don't want that energy to get into that water, right? So that's the purpose of covering the water. Now, if you're like, I only have tea, that's okay too. Use your tea or whatever you're drinking as long as it's not alcohol. Water is the best form. So for me, I'm going to write an affirmation statement, one that feels good for me. So go ahead and write whatever feels good for you. And then place your water on top of it. So here's my words, here's my water. And I'm just going to place that. Again, cover it with something. And what I want you to do is whatever phrase you wrote, just imagine all those words after you cover the water, all those words start to move into the water. And I would close your eyes and just picture all those words, all that energy moving into that water, every molecule, every atom, just every little piece, every cell. Just fill it up, bringing that energy of the words, the vibration of the words into that water. Just feeling, imagining that the words turn into almost like little balls. And those little balls are vibrations of numbers and sacred geometry, and they start to move into the water and activate it even more. So go ahead and move that aside. You can open your eyes if you close them. Just giving gratitude and just acknowledging that water, just looking at it. Sometimes it's funny how life, we go from thing to thing to thing. And when we just kind of slow down and be like, wow, this is water, water's liquid. It's depending on our hydration level, 60 to 80% in our body is water. And not only that, but this water has been on Earth for billions and billions of years. So just think about how ancient you are right now, how much ancient wisdom you have in you. All that wisdom that's ready to guide you in new ways, activate you in new ways, heal you in new ways. So in this moment, just letting that water go for that moment in time. We'll come back to it right after and continue to work with it through the next several hours. And go ahead and get in a comfortable position. And if you want to gently close your eyes, if that feels good, you can do that. If you want to lay down, You want to stretch, double check and make sure your seat is fully comfortable. You don't have to sit up straight for these activations. It's really about being the most comfortable, giving yourself full permission to be fully available for this activation for your highest good. Closing your eyes gently. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Allow yourself to just breathe in and out. Now breathing at your own pace, your own rhythm. Letting go anything you're doing before this, anything you have to do after this. Just allow yourself to be fully available for the highest healing, the highest activation. Calling in your guides, your ancestors, your angels, your team, whoever you deem your higher self. In a vibration of love that's here to serve you for the greatest good and the greatest good of all. I want you to imagine a white energy bubble all around you. As you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, you're breathing in anything that no longer serves you. And that white energy is transmuting that energy all within you as you breathe out all that new energy, that new life, those new ideas, allowing you to become that alchemist of your reality. And imagining a white pillar of light from the 20th dimension plus comes down and beams into the 12th dimension and starts to beam down. This pillar of white light just beams down right into earth, right into your physical space and time, right all around that white energetic field around you. And just feeling the top of your head start to buzz. You connect to a much higher frequency of love. This vibration of unconditional love, this beam of white light that's just a pillar of strength from the highest heavens for your highest good, vibrating in unconditional love, just coming down, filling your entire vessel up. Wherever you're depleted, I want you to place your hands on any area of your body you would like more energy to go into as you become your own healer in this space and time. Allowing that white light to come through and even activating that with a diamond energy, bringing down strength and wisdom and vitality, ease and flow, trust, unconditional love, unconditional co-creative support for your highest alignment, new beginnings, just bringing that energy down. And imagine this 7-diamond chain-like energy starts to move down that pillar of light, down the 20th dimension, down to the 12th, down to into earth, down into your physical space and time. And these diamonds start to enter into the top of your head, down your face, down your throat, down your heart, down your stomach, down your belly button, and locks into the base of your tailbone. And every diamond activates your internal energy centers as they turn clockwise with ease and grace and love, rebalancing any energies that are out of whack or anything that no longer serves you, just realigning all of that energy. I want you to pay attention right now to the base of your tailbone, that first diamond energy, that earth key energy. The earth key is a key energy within our universal energetic system. The earth key can activate our root chakra, our sacral, and our solar. Our lower chakra is connected to our human experience. So opening up this earth key and rebalancing any energy that's blocking you from creative flow, from new ideas, fertility of business, fertility of abundance, a fertility of love. Fertility is not just for women. Fertility is part of life, part of being that conscious creator. So anything blocking you from that conscious creator, just moving out with effortless grace and ease. And now I want you to move that center area focus from the base of your tailbone to the middle of your heart, activating that heart key, the connection to your heart, the connection to your throat, the connection of wisdom, universal love, that heart key connected to our universal body, just opening that energy up. And our heart key is connected to all the pieces of the past that have broken our hearts. So in this moment, I want you to imagine almost like a music box opens up in front of you. And when it opens up, it could be a figurine. It's something from your inner child, a reminder, a message, just opening up that box, allowing your heart to send you whatever you need to open up trust within yourself, trust within the universe, trust within your journey, trust with whatever you're challenged with in this reality. Just let that box start to fill you up. Imagine the energy moving into the left side of your heart key and then the right side as it starts to fill up your entire body. I want you to imagine an emerald green color starts to move around your entire energetic field, that white energy field, just a green energy of love. And it starts to vibrate. And these little vibrations start to move out any energy that's blocking you, anything that no longer serves you. You can bring that energy to any part of your life as well. Anything you're ready to just send love, evolve, transmute, release with love, with gratitude, with grace. Send it that green energy. Now I want you to imagine that green energy around you starts to expand and expands into your whole home, into your whole entire city, the state you're in, the country you're in. Now the world, just seeing the entire world just filled up with green energy, love. Send this energy, love. And in that moment, we're going to activate the top of your head, your heavenly key, and send it to earth. And in that green energy vibration, just feel that energy all around you. Everything turns green. Everything on earth is now wrapped in love, unconditional love. And those pillars of white light start to come in stronger and stronger around earth, stronger and stronger around you, and start to fill you up even more. Feel yourself tingle. Feel different sensations in your body. Sending all your loved ones love, whoever needs it. Unconditional love is unlimited. There's enough for you. But in order to give to your loved ones, you have to fill your energy up first. And then anything that is overfilled goes all to your loved ones. So imagine you're filling up your whole body with this green energy, this emerald green energy. Just fill up your body more so you can send it to your loved ones or anyone that you would love to send in this moment. Just fill your energy up first. Fill it all the way up till your head gets tingly, till your fingers get tingly. And now just shoot it out to anyone that needs it, that unconditional love. And now imagine that green energy is what your energetic field becomes. You become this green energy of love, this vibration of love. Imagine a Merkaba energy and just basically two pyramids, one facing up and one facing down, sandwiched on each other, integrated and activated into a third dimensional space all around you. That Merkaba light body activates your subconscious and conscious minds as we allow ourselves to travel. And a heart energetic cord starts to move in our heart key. And it's our astral cord, this golden cord that starts to move up our throat, of our third eye up our heavenly key, the top of our head. And it starts to connect us past the full moon. So we start to journey. Imagine yourself flying from your time and space, out of your room, out of your place. And you fly over your city or wherever you're at. And you see Earth from whatever perspective it wants to give you. And you fly right over that moon. And it's this other energetic, almost like a blue energy. This blue energy opens up and you fly into that circular blue energy. It's refreshing, it's cleansing. And as you move into that blue energy, it becomes almost like you're in the ocean. You're in this underwater oasis. And you see dolphins and whales. And you start to swim like a mermaid or merman. As you start to swim like a fish, feeling free, feeling vibrant. And as you swim, you're going to see different images go by you, different images of dreams, forgotten dreams, attachments, anything that your soul wants you to reveal, that you're learning how to shed, you're learning how to let go, you're learning how to trust. Just taking a moment to swim through this beautiful ocean water. As you swim, you just allow yourself to breathe with effortless ease. That water starts to become cleansing. It's almost like you're shedding all these different layers of yourself, all these different layers of the past versions of you, the past interpretations, the past imprints that people told you what you were, what you need to be, or who you need to be, or how you need to be it. Or maybe stuff you told yourself. It only works this way. I can only do this. Anything that no longer serves you, as you swim forward, is going to start to be removed with grace and love and awareness, conscious awareness. And anything that needs to be subconsciously reprogrammed starts to be reprogrammed in this energetic frequency of water and light. This vibration of instant healing, letting go of anything that no longer serves us based on the work we've done, based on all the work we've done, clearing out all karmic agreements, clearing out all karmic debts as we swim forward, clearing all ancestral karma. Feel that energy remove. Feel yourself become lighter and lighter. Removing all financial debts. Removing all financial setbacks. And as school of fish come, they might be clownfish, yellowfish, whatever wants to present itself. Some might be interactive with you. Some might guide you somewhere else. Just be open. Feel the energy. Feel the love. And wherever you're taken to is a specific place your soul is asking you to explore. There might be a treasure chest. There might be a cave, a very light cave with neon energy coming out of it. There might be a cove. There might be other mermans or mermaids. So wherever these little fish are taking you, just journey into their land. Let them show you a different way and start to move with the flow, starting to trust that integration. And this blue-like energy, circular energy starts to open up again. As it opens up, you go right through it. And you're back in this beautiful outer space like universe energy. There's galaxies and planets all around you. And as you move, you see the moon again. And this time the moon opens up a huge energetic portal. As you move into that vibration, it's a vibration of instant healing. And it's almost like you're placed in a 360 room. And around the room is a very scenic energy. It might be a color, it might be an ocean or a vision. Just be open to the energy. It's very subtle, very neutral, just neutralizing all of that healing, all of those activations. supporting you and releasing anything that no longer serves you. Just feeling that white light energized, and it's going to illuminate even more. Illuminates and illuminates all around you. And I want you to imagine that a pillar of white light in this moon energy portal starts to move down the top of your head. And again, coming down the top of your head, down your face, down your neck, down your shoulders, down your arms to every finger, down your chest, down your waist, down your legs, down your knees to every toe. You start to just slowly feel realign to your highest self, your highest timeline, and your angels, your guides, your ancestors, whoever you deem your higher self supporting you on this journey of love, who only vibrate in love, come in and support you on all energetic energy fields, releasing anything that no longer serves you. And some might have messages, some might just have energy, just being completely open to what comes to your mind in this time and space. As you slowly start to come back into your own mind again, and that white energy portal opens up as you fly out to outer space. And you see Earth, and you start to fly into Earth with effortless grace, following that golden cord, bringing that golden cord into Earth with slow ease as we bring into that green vibration again, becoming green, that essence of green, that one with Earth. As we pull in that energy of green, pull it back in, we pull it back into our own time and space. As that golden cord starts to move back into the top of our head, down our face, down our neck, back into our hearts, locking into that heart key. And bringing that green energy into your physical body and feeling that white light all around you as that pillar of white light from the 20th dimension plus comes down to that 12th dimension. As it comes down, it beams right back into the top of your head. And you slowly come back into your physical time and space now. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just allowing yourself to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And slowly start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, just coming slowly back into your body, feeling your heartbeat, and slowly opening your eyes and choosing one object to anchor into. It's a physical object that's not moving. Just anchoring into that object, into this time and space. Just feeling your energy. Giving yourself a minute to reflect in your journal, whatever energy you would like to reflect on or whatever wants to come through. Give yourself a few minutes. And grabbing your water with your affirmation underneath it, go ahead and uncover it and take a sip. You can always add more later. And if you want tonight, you can put that affirmation outside, cover up that moon water, cover up that water, and you'll make moon water, put it underneath the moon, get it before sunrise. And you can drink it all tomorrow. And then make more moon water tomorrow night, and then you can use it for the rest of the month. So you can take little sips each day. You can add to plants, your bath water, or if you're just wanting energy to cleanse with, you can absolutely use that as well. So with that, thank you so much for joining this full moon activation. It's been an absolute honor to be with you tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I would love to hear any comments below of your experience, of course. And I will be doing full moon, new moon activations as called on YouTube Live. My intention at least once a month, but definitely will dive into the energy and see what I create, and would love for you to join me. Subscribe to the channel. You can always watch the replays. I will be posting more meditations, and of course you can catch my radio show live every 4 p.m. on Tuesday. It starts right after the news and commercials, so right at 4:05 is the start time. Tomorrow I have an amazing guest. It's Carrie Draper, who's one of my mentors and teachers who taught me and introduced Reiki to my life, and is a phenomenal woman and has done so much in the community and with Reiki. So I cannot wait to share her with the world as well. And, of course, check out energyhauslb.com for any services, products, all your energy healing needs. And with that, I really appreciate all that have joined live and anyone watching the replay. And with that, I hope to stay in touch. Feel free to DM on Instagram or reach out. I always like hearing from everyone. So with that, have a great night, and I'll see you next time.